welcome to episode 2
Hello.
of Corn Stock's Camelot Carpools. You are with Lancelot and Guenevere, and we're just driving around on our way to rehearsal, and we thought we should...
Once again.
Yeah, we should check and see if anybody needs a ride, because we're still, like, close quarters at the theater. So we were like, let's just keep an eye out. I don't know if we'll find anybody, just because... Wait, is that Jeremy?
It might be.
What is he doing? Do you see that? Let's ask him what's going on. Hang on. Okay. Hey, Jeremy, what are you doing?
This impertinent tree needed to be taught a lesson.
This tree right here?
Yes.
Let's take a ride.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
All right. Thank you, guys.
How's it going? Of course. So you were practicing some of the sword play, because actually, fun fact, we use swords in Camelot.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
actually the one I was using is actually one of the swords from the show.
And is it your personal sword?
Yes, it is.
Oh
In
my
the
gosh.
personal collection.
This is the second appearance on stage.
Oh my
Once upon a time, way back in college, it also appeared in Cyrano de Bergerac.
So how does one come about acquiring a sword? What made you decide to get one?
I was a young boy, and I always loved swords. Yeah, it's the whole knight fantasy or swords and sorcery kind of thing. I was just a geeky kid, and when I had some money after, when I got a little older, I was like, I want a sword, so I went and bought one. I have, I believe, 5 right now,
Ooh.
and all of them will be appearing in the show.
Yes.
That's amazing. How did you get involved in theater to begin with? Because this is our second show with Jeremy.
True.
Our first one was Hunchback of Notre Dame, which was last
Notre
fall.
Dame,
Notre
but-
Dame. So how'd you get involved in theater to begin with, though?
Well, I kind of always wanted to do theater. I've always loved, as a kid, playing pretend, acting, being somebody else, doing different characters and voices and whatnot. When I got off into college, I kind of dabbled again. I was like, I'm going to audition, and it just went from there, just downhill. I did tons of shows while I was in school and even after.
Yeah, because you were recently in Leaving Iowa,
Yep,
which is
Leaving
at the
Iowa.
lab, and your wife directed Glass Menagerie
Menagerie.
at the lab. Is this your first show in the tent?
This is actually my first show in the tent. Camelot is actually one of the first shows that I saw. It's also, ironically, the first show I ever saw in the tent.
I believe Corn Stock's done Camelot. This will be their 3rd time.
I think so. Let's see what's on the radio. Maybe something we like.
All right. Oh,
yeah.
it's a good
I love
one.
this one.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, to the fandango. Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening me. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let it go! Let it go! Let you go! Mamma mia, mamma mia! Mamma mia, let me go!
Okay, so back to it. What character are you playing in Camelot?
I am playing King Pellinore. What? May have heard of me? What?
What?
King Pellinore is this eccentric old man who has been wandering around for 18 years searching
Whoa.
after this mystic beast he calls the questing beast. Lancelot claims to be Arthur's right hand, so I say Pellinore is his left.
Left hand. Yeah. And there's the jackpot right here. Okay, so we actually have a surprise, I guess a lot of visitors in this episode of Camelot Carpool. We actually stumbled upon a group of LARPers, which stands for live action role players. Is that right?
Live action role
So
players.
those are the ones who actually have the nice swords and armor.
So we're gonna go check it out and show you this little impromptu adventure. All right, Jeremy, what are we looking at here, do you think?
It looks like a bunch of knights having a duel, fighting. It's a battle! It's a battle, Arthur!
I'm Templehoff, and this is Belagarth, Medieval Combat Society. And what we are is we're a full contact fighting game. We fight with stuff like this
Awesome.
and this, and yeah, generally we meet up every week and practice. At least I think 300 to 400 people on the field every time.
Can you show us a few sparring moves? Maybe?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I was fighting with a tree earlier. It didn't do so well, but...
Okay. About to witness
A real duel. Never witnessed a duel. Except at practice, of course. Ooh. I feel like there should be a crowd cheering.
Oh, he's lost his legs.
Oh, no. Oh.
Bravo! Bravo!
Woo!
Wonderful. And what's your favorite part of being a part of something like this?
Just get out here and always constantly doing better and improving.
Yeah. Well, trust it looks great. It looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, you guys will definitely have to come see Camelot at Corn Stock and see the medieval times. Now we have seen LARPers in action in Peoria. Now, if you could describe Corn Stock's production of Camelot in one word, one word, how would you describe it?
I would say, like the story, it is epic.
Epic.
I would agree with that.
And short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever aftering than here in Camelot. All right, we have Jeremy here who's playing Pellinore in Corn Stock's production of Camelot. You can see it August 24th through September 1st. Cornstocktheater.com for tickets. Get them today for a show that's going to be epic. Epic. Get them today.
Get them. Okay, we made it to rehearsal. We were a little late, but they understood because of the LARPers, obviously.
It was fine.
So before we're needed, though, we thought we would ask Jeremy to show us a few of his mad skills with swordery. I was going to say sorcery. I didn't mean that. Swordery. So hold on.
Measure distance, make sure that we're safe. Very good. Very good.
Hunger.
Hunger.
We have made it through Jeremy's training, King Pellinore's training. Thank you very much, and come see Camelot.